Greetings, Felchin in time and space. It's your host, Mario Shadow, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back once again to some more of Tales of Arise. We're going to be continuing our last left off in the last live stream. We just freed Elder Menacia from the hands of Kelzelik, so now we need to make our way to the next area, and we also was able to take down a great dragon, so it makes me wonder if I backtrack to that mantis enemy in the first area that we were able to explore. Can't I take it on right now? Probably not. It's probably still too strong for that. But I do want to backtrack just a bit to see if I can at least complete... where is it? This quest right here. This quest has been in my sub records for quite some time, and I really want to just get rid of it. So, quite frankly, I want to see if I could actually backtrack and do that now. But one thing I noticed about this game with me, I cannot go past the intro music video without listening to that theme. It's like, it's so addicting to hear. So it's like every time I boot up this game, it's like, oh, I gotta listen to the intro video again. I gotta listen to the intro video again. It's such a hilarious thing for me. Anywho, without further ado, let's get started on our way with today's adventure and see what's in store for us. Allons-y! We need to go this way. Oh yeah, let me, actually, you know what? Let me backtrack. Let me see here. Nope. 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 God, this is so... Wait. I have an idea. Where was it? Here.
We've reached our destination.
Alright, I know what I want now to just go out and find it. Nope.
I was used to fire by now.
I guess I still can't talk to you yet. Oh wait, is that
someone in trouble here?
Is that a new side quest?
Well,
there is a new side quest. The fuck?
Yeah.
Unless my eyes deceive me, I think that's the blazing sword I see. How have you been, man? You really don't have to call me that, Grunner. You look like you've got your hands full. Sure you've got time to chat? Oh, I'm on break. You know, it's all well and good that we Crimson Crows have taken it upon ourselves to start developing Calaglia, but I'm telling you, I've had it up to here with people with their damn problems. Sounds like they're, keeping you busy. Busy doesn't even begin to describe it. I can't catch 40 winks. Dare I say, things were almost easier before we kicked the bright eyes out. Okay, not really, but you know what I mean. Actually, can I ask you folks a favor? One of the things we're struggling with right now is our housing shortage. We've gotten by until now, cramming people into shacks, but what I really want is to give every family their own home. Problem is, there aren't many places around here that can withstand the elements. But you know what might? The abandoned village in Iglia. If we could use there, we will be in business. So, can I ask you to check it out and see if it's suitable?
Good.
Sure. Sure thing. I'm happy to do what I can to lighten your load. Alphen! The area is Zuko Central, so don't expect it to be a walk in the park. Sorry to give you yet another thing to do, but I appreciate it.
Is this your idea of atonement?
I never put much thought into what would come after liberation.
Don't expect me to help you with this sort of thing in the future.
Alright, let's see here. This way? Yeah. Whoop! Nope.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
What? But I've been here! Oh wait, she wasn't with us. Right. So now I have to actually look around for an owl.
This might go well in that new recipe.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the one making it.
There.
Now, the real question is, where the heck would it be at? Leon!
Right, here goes! Dragon Swarm! We did it! Dragon Swarm!
Spread! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
I won't forgive you!
You're mine!
Another one down!
Lightning Orb!
We did it!
Glacial Spear!
Take
Here's
it!
evil!
It's time!
You have to aim for the bright area on their back!
I'm not done! A lot of it's buried, but some of it could still be usable.
Only if we drive off the Zoogles, though. Is the area worth the trouble? I suppose we won't be running out of work anytime soon.
Before I go anywhere, I want to find this owl. The question is, where is it? This is a really big area.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Where is it? Where is it? Where is this blasted owl? Look, I ain't got the time to deal with you, losers. Hey!
Little help!
Take this! It's over! Brace! Next! Rising!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Owl? 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 Oh, it has to be on the other side. That's the only place where I could imagine it could be, because it would have immediately reacted if I was nearby it, and I've kind of went all over the place for this thing. See? So yeah, it has to be on the other side of that rock. Yeah, it has to be on the other side of that rock, so I'm not worried about it right now.
Yeah!
Huh? Oh, Alpha, did you
Sorry.
check out that village? I hate to say it, Grenner, but the place is a bust. There's not much of it that can be used, and it's swimming with Zoogles. I should have known. I had a feeling that was the case, but I
Damn
had to
it.
try. I got no other leads, and things are just as mad as ever. We're at the end of
Hey.
our ropes. I feel you, Grenner, but you know, I realized something early. You could never have imagined people coming up to you asking for help and trying to make things better before we liberated Calaglia, right? But now people are able to do that. I think that's a sign of just how free people are, don't you? The fact that people get to a chance to improve their lives is thanks to the freedom they now enjoy. It might be tough to deal with now, but this is just a bump in the road to a better life. Easier said than done, I know, but you get what I mean. You know what? You're right. This isn't something to complain about. That's our blazing sword. Always derives one. I told you. Call me Alphan already. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better about it now. Totally. If we could get through this, it'll make Calaglia a better place to live in the long run. Thanks for letting me vent, man. You mind if I come to you again if I need to talk about other stuff in the future? Not at all. Money! Money!
You seem happy for someone who just went on a wild goose chase.
Hey, when you're free, there's no need to sweat the small stuff.
Oh, it's no skin off my nose. But if we're done here already, can we get back to our mission?
Just one other thing I want to check while I'm here. There's a quest here.
We've reached our destination.
Oh,
That you, Elfin? Why are you still bumming around these parts? I know I said you were welcome to come back here when you need a rest, but this is a bit soon for a reunion, don't you think? Now that you mention it, it kind of does look like I'm taking it a little too easy. To be honest, I'm feeling a little lost with what to do right now. Well, in that case, why don't you help me out a bit? There's always so much to do out here. There's no time to worry about things. For instance, I'm running low on pepper and could use some more. I use in my medicine as well as to help preserve my food. And if you help me with this, it'll get rid of all your troubles, guaranteed. We have what you need. If that's what you need, we got some of it ourselves. Is this enough for you? Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. Thanks. Could you wait there for me? I'm going to whip up my special recipe with it, just for you.
How's this?
Well, what do you think of my very own kebabs?
Wow.
They were the best meal I've had all year. I didn't realize you were such a good cook, Doc. I had a feeling they'd be right up in your alley. The secret to them lies entirely in the pepper. I'm more than happy to teach you the recipe so you can cook it for yourselves on the road. That'd be great. Thanks, Doc. Sweet! New recipe! And 2 life bottles for the trouble.
I was wondering why she'd gone quiet. She's still eating.
Oh no. There's a quest at Sisloden too. Wow. And one here? You know what? Let's backtrack a bit. Let's do some side quests. And then we can hop back to where we need to go and progress
We've
with the
reached our
story.
destination.
Right.
Oh, it's you guys again. Thanks again for all your help earlier. Don't mention it. How's the rebuilding process coming along? I won't pretend it's going perfectly, but we're getting by all right. Right now, we're in the middle of trying to get all the folks who are hauled in by the snake eyes back home. The problem, as always, is the Zoogles. They make it hard to go most anywhere. If we clear out just a small handful more of them, I think we can manage, but how? Hey, Alphen, you think we can take time out to lend these guys a hand? With the Zoogles, you mean? I don't expect it to make things even between me and them, but I still want to do something to help.
Got it.
Sure, sounds like a job that's right up our alley. Let's help them out, Law. Where do you want us to
Right.
go, Bregan? Glad to have you on board. I need you to head for the Nevera snow plain. If you can clear some Zoogles out of there, you'll be doing us a solid. The sooner that area is safe to traverse, the sooner we can get people home. Thanks, you two. Alright. It said... Nevera snow plains.
We've reached our destination.
Run! Oh,
Out of our way!
eat this! Hurricane!
Annihilation! It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Lunarongo!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
There's the Zoogle we were after.
I won't forgive you!
Take this! Dragon Shell! Dragon Form!
Rip it!
Come and get it! Lunar Rongo! Hurricane Fire! Take this! I'm on it! Blue Escape! I'll run you through! Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! In here! More...
It'll be a breeze.
Take
Get in,
this!
get out.
You're finished!
Fire!
Lunar Rongo! We did it! Tear!
More burning strike!
Glacial
Take
Spear!
this!
These ones can run rings around.
Rising Falcon!
Freeze Lancer!
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
No choice! You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
Dazzle!
Steering
I'm on it.
Talon Hurricane! This one.
Eagle Dive!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the spore!
We've reached our destination.
How are things going with those Zoogles out the Nevera snow plains? That's a typo error. Out in the Nevera snow plains. Making progress? Better than that, we got rid of them all for you. The area should be safe for a while. Damn, nice job. That should make it a lot easier for folks to return to their homes. Much appreciated. Do you really think things are going to be okay for those people once they're back? I mean, think about it. Anybody who got arrested has to realize someone reported them. We made it clear that the slate is wiped clean. Retribution is forbidden. You can't really expect people to just... I know a rule isn't going to be enough. Trust me, I'm not naive. But we all have to face each other and confront our past as best we can before we move on. Yeah, I guess you can't pretend like nothing ever happened. More life bottles! Yes!
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah.
Wait,
there
you
might
have
be
another
someone who could
quest?
use our help.
Oh, hey!
Hey, Bregan, is there anything else I could do to help around here? You bet. Could I ask you to go around and survey some folks? What kind of survey? We need to gather a lot of different opinions about how to make this town a better place to live. But I guess because of the constant surveillance we were all under, people have yet to find their voices. So to figure out what's on people's mind, you think going to them and asking them straight up is your best bet? Exactly. Can I count you in?
Yeah!
Yeah, I think I can handle that. I'm used to going around and talk to people. You don't mind, do you, often? By all means, let's get straight to work. Great, thanks you two. Then for starters, let's have you ask a handful of people around town and see how that goes. Survey says... Well, if you're out gathering opinions from townspeople, I got something for you to pass on to them silver swords. Tell them to let us merchants start trading freely already. Bright Eyes are gone, so I don't see what the holdup is. I mean, between you and me, our neighboring realm Calaglia, they say they got liberated shortly before we did, right? So while we're over here freezing our butts off waiting for things to open up, they could already be well underway developing their trade. Make sure you tell them all that. I don't want us getting left behind by the competition. What would I change about Sysloden, you ask? Well, there's one thing that comes to mind. The execution platform in the central plaza. You should really prioritize getting rid of that. Every time I come across the thing, I can feel myself tense up. You understand why, right? Just looking at it puts me on edge. Wait, what's this? Oh, is this an inn? Is this an inn? I never even realized there was an inn here. Maybe it was because going into certain places like this would have been, you know, bad. Let's see here. Yep. Asking people what they want out of to slow down, and it can be anything at all. Well, in that case, there's that whole underground prison system beneath Cannibel's old manor, remember? I was locked up in there. I don't care what you do to get rid of it. Bury it, blow it up, whatever. Just make sure that place can never be used as a prison again.
Did we get everything?
Yeah, let's report back to Bregan.
I see.
I see, so people want the execution platform gone. I definitely can't blame them for that.
All right.
The merchant's got a good point too. We should definitely prioritize that as well. The problem is what to do about that underground prison complex. Believe me when I say I want that place sealed off as much as anyone, but there's a lingering resident there making things difficult. Hey, talking about a Zoogle? Yep, it's locked up inside a cell at least, but everyone's too afraid to go inside prison with it around. So if we get rid of it, then problem solved, right? You do that for us. I feel bad always asking you folks for so many tough favors. Here are the keys to the cell. The thing is big and nasty though, even by Zoogle standards, so watch yourselves in there. Alright, so we have to go and deal with the Zoogle inside the underground prison. I know exactly which one it's talking about. I know the Zoogles that it's talking about. What do you guys want? Did you come here to take me away? No, we're here to shut down and seal off this prison complex once and for all. You want to get rid of this place? You mean I have to leave here? Are you telling me you're here because you want to be? You were a snitch, weren't you? Lol, I could tell just from the way this guy is acting. You're afraid of someone you ratted on getting payback, so you decided to hide here and lay low, didn't you? You only turned them in because before they did the same thing to me. It was self-defense. I shouldn't be punished for that, should I? We were all under that kind of pressure. If you talk to them, maybe you'll be able to come to an understanding. Hell no, I can't just hand myself to them on a plate. They kill me as soon as they spit on me. What are you going to do then? You can't hide forever. If I can't stay here, I'll find another place to hide, like the underground waterway. I bet that might work. If someone's so determined to keep running, I don't see why you don't just get out of Cisloden, because no village will take in a total stranger like me. Plus, it's so cold outside the capital, there's no way I could survive. So you're just going to spend the rest of your life hiding in fear underground? What kind of way to live is that? Shut up, kid. Why do you care so much about how a scumbag like me lives my life? You know, I'm not sure why. I think if you can find a way to start over, you'll feel a lot better about it. You make it sound so damn easy. Well, it ain't. You remind me of that older guy they broadcast getting executed. He talked a lot like you. Remember him urging people not to be like him, to turn themselves around while they had time. Hell, I wouldn't be in this mess if I could. Ask yourself what it is you couldn't bear to lose, he said. And hold on to it and never let go. damn it.
That ain't funny.
Why'd you have to go and sound like that rebel? Now I have to get my sorry ass moving again. Daniel, if I go meet the person I snitched on and apologize, you really think I can start over? Yeah, if you're really sincere about it. Alright, I'm gonna trust you, stranger. Wish me luck, I'm gonna need it.
Zephyr's words got through to him. The things he risked his life to say were worth it in the end.
I just hope he got through to others, too.
It might take some time.
Alright, let's fight!
I think...
Holy beefer.
Get lost!
Whoa! No!
No escape!
You head! There!
I'm not done!
Blast! Bow-tie blast!
Aim for the weak spot!
Here's a healing art! First aid! This wall!
Right! Rolling down!
Light extra
Here I come!
There!
Take this!
Lightning orb!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Escape!
Pummeling to me.
Burning strike! Run!
Take this!
Hear my
I'm
call!
not done!
Slow!
Dance!
Here, let me help!
Explosive
Dance
ring!
is the wind!
Back storm!
Air thrust! Bow-tie
Take
raise!
this!
I'm on a roll now!
You're finished!
Here I go!
Mother-Noroi! Hurricane
Mega
thrust!
ray!
Take this!
Dance is the wind! Gemini Aqua! Please now! Here, let me help! I'll be
You're
saving
finished!
first aid!
Take this!
It's weakened!
No escape! This ends
Lightning
now!
orb! More where that came from! Lunar collision!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
I'll heal you all!
I'm not done! Dragon swarm! Swallow dance!
Gale force!
Explosive ring!
Steel blade! Reload!
Taking it! Start!
Radiant
You're
current!
mine! You're finished! Here I come!
Chinese supernova!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
You're mine!
I'm out! I'm all the hurricane! Chinese supernova!
Dragon swarm!
Time dance in the wind!
It's on!
Sleep now!
Here I come!
Offer the stop!
Try harder! Not today!
Raging
You're mine!
Water! Hear my ear!
Armor won't save. Almost there.
Or close
This
enough.
one's mine!
Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask.
Not in your dreams!
Dragon swarm!
Just getting
More where that
started.
came from! Healing circle!
Explosive ring! Thanks!
Gemini Aqua!
You're finished!
Water!
You're mine! Dragon swarm!
Here's a healing art! Do it!
No escape! Totally! In an instant! Impact cross!
Hey! Got an astral fly. Oh, key to it. What? A small key found inside Reveal Prison Tower. Looks like it's used to operate something.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
In the chamber. Wonder what the key is for, I wonder. It
We've
says
reached
it's
our
for a hidden
destination.
chamber, but where exactly?
I see.
So there was an informant hiding there, huh? I would imagine there wasn't a single soul in the city who didn't hear Zephyr's
Right.
words that day. I think you're right in that people have taken them to heart and started to change, slowly but surely. We might still have to be cautious right now. It's a new era for this realm, and we're still in its infancy. But that change is real. It's taking place little by little. Yeah, I guess what my dad said really saved that ghost soul in a sense. Maybe, but you pressing him is what made him remember in the first place. You deserve a lot of credit too, Law. Thanks, Alphen! Anyway, with that Zoogle gone, we can now finally seal off that prison. Thank you all again so much for making this whole thing possible. Another quest, damn!
Hey!
Bregan? Oh, it's you kids again. Judging from that look, Bregan, I'm guessing something else has got your goat. Is it that obvious? One thing after another keeps popping up around here. Say, do you guys know about Uvan Grotto? That's the cave system connecting Calaglia and Cyslodia, right? Right, well the Pertwitch and Cyslodia want to use it to travel back and forth. You start trading in Calaglia, I'm guessing. It must be pretty rugged if they want to make that trip. For one thing, there's plenty of Zoogles inside there. I'm not sure they've thought this one
Right.
through. Well, run-of-the-mill Zoogles are a nuisance, all right, but apparently there's a giant one causing all kinds of hell. I'm trying to put together a hunting party, but the merchants are getting impatient and planning on going it alone. Wait a second, I think we already got rid of that big Zoogle when we traveled through there before. Really? I knew I could count on you kids to get the job done. I'll have to tell the merchants right away. I've got to send one of our dispatches out to Calagli as well. Things are about to get even more hectic around here. I already took care of it! Alright, now I'm going to look up about this key. Let's see here. Loading a key to a hidden chamber. Where is that? Okay, so it's in the prison tower's office. Okay. Let me see here. Office. Wonder what's in this hidden chamber. The fact that it's something that was hidden means it must be something good, right? Nope, not this one. This one. This might work with a key. Use a key to a hidden chamber. Alright, what's behind door number 1? Ooh, a chest! Red chest means it's a... Ooh! A bracelet increases the chance of enemies dropping items. Though handy, it still take luck to healthfully replenish diminished supplies. Not bad! Very useful accessory. Let me see here. It doesn't do anything for us. It just gives us more item drop rate. So there's another quest here. So this is back in Menancia. So we're definitely going to do this, and then we're going to head on with the main story.
We've reached our destination.
Oh, let me go and check on my ranch while I'm here. Alright, let me go ahead and send some stuff to the barn. Alright.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah,
I understand your concern, sir, but we've got our hands full with other matters. We'll try to take care of it as soon as we can get to it. We appreciate your patience. As soon as you can? I can't afford to wait. Don't you understand? Everyone's going to be in deep trouble if you don't get on this. What's the problem? Sounds like we're dealing with a serious situation here. Huh? You could say that. My farming equipment's all ruined. A band of Zoogles are behind it, the pesky varmints. They're using Earth astral energy, or whatever you call it, and making the metal on my equipment
Why is
rust
this
up.
happening?
And I can't fix rusted equipment. How am I supposed to harvest my crops now? If it's just Zoogles you're dealing with, can't the Renans here scare them off? These ones are untamed. Even the Renans are helpless to do anything about them. If something ain't done soon, the yield in my field is going to be worse than awful. Menacia might be doing well these days, but that's down to farmers like me who help maintain our food supplies. I can definitely understand why this is a big problem, yeah. I know what it's like to have to go without food. You do too, right, Law? Yeah, things get pretty miserable when you go hungry. I'm sure plenty of people in this realm remember what it's like all too well. I don't want to have to see them suffer through that again.
Got it.
Why don't you let us take care of these Zeugles? We can't just stand by and let people starve. You do that? You're a literal lifesaver. I just hate that the guard and armored soldiers aren't handling it like they should. When people's ability to eat is at stake, you can't sit around waiting for people to act. Law's right. We'll fix this. You wait here while we get rid of those Zeugles.
Do Zeugles just go after anything that looks remotely like farm equipment?
It's me. Let's just focus on ensuring they don't make matters any worse.
By the way, why do you keep looking over yourself?
Huh? Oh, no reason. Don't worry about it.
So I have to defeat 8 of these things.
Go no further!
Take this!
First aid!
Dragon Form!
Here I go!
Be still!
Two of the arc!
Dragon Form!
I'll be saving this
Be
one!
still!
Healing
Pesky
circle!
airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
It's over! This one's all mine!
Hear my call!
Burn!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Here I come!
Shut him down!
Give it a whirl!
Try harder! Now! Lunar Rondo! Hurricane Thrust! It's over!
Now! Burning strike!
We managed to pull through.
Tomato. Tomato.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right? It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Take this!
Dragon Aqua!
You're mine!
Lightning
Dragon
Fist!
Swarm!
Arc Shield! If they rush you, you gotta just recover, okay? Steering! Reload!
It got fired!
I've got this!
It's
Let a
over.
marksman handle it!
All yours!
Demons descend!
Flashing Bang!
Here I go!
The enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here, let me help!
Sword Rain Alpha!
First
Try
aid!
this!
Raging
We
Cascade!
did it! Rending Flux! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and... This is the power of the blazing sword!
It's on!
Here I come! Ha!
Where are you going?
Dragon Form! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lunar Corruption!
Rending Flash!
By the power of one!
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! One more!
Rending Flash!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Whoop.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp in.
Yeah, there's lots of plants and wildlife here.
I know, and it all looks freaking delicious too!
Who said anything about eating them?
Cuts duration. Yep.
That was nothing.
So, Halim, care if I hang out for a while?
Take me a sip of my water.
We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
Delicious.
Shall we get moving? Is that the Zeugle we were told to dispatch?
Wait a minute. Have I not finished it? I didn't. What the hell?
Gotta opponent like this should be easy. Burn in hell!
Here goes! Confiscated!
It's over! Dragon Form! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now!
Blended Flash!
Into the shadows!
I'm not done!
Do it!
We did it! Dragon Form!
Now I'm in the
You're mine!
Damn it! Every time the strike comes up, it always dies before I can press the button.
Thank goodness. I mean, hey, I get the feeling. But were you really that worried about us winning?
Oh, no. Of course not.
Huh?
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
He was worried about the swords rusting.
Okay!
What's the situation with the Zoogles? You can rest easy. We got rid of every last Zoogle around here that was giving you trouble. Wonderful. Now I can finally repair all of my damaged equipment. I got to hurry and get everything running again so I can resume my harvesting. Can't let anybody in this realm go hungry after all that. I hope you're not forgetting about us when you say that. Definitely not. Thank you all so much for stepping up. I'm just happy to see Menaceia's dining tables will still be full of food. Man, nothing like the risk of a food shortage to get sure we get the job done. Oh, yeah, but everything's okay now. Hey, Alfred, is it just me or were you a little preoccupied with something else? What makes you say that? I noticed you kept looking all over yourself for some reason. Oh, that. Well, remember what that farmer said about the Zoogles making all metal rust? Yeah, why? I was afraid of what might happen to my armor and sword if we didn't do something. Right, because it's all metal, huh? Yeah, if all my equipment rusted, I wouldn't be able to fight. You'd be worried too, right? Don't tell me you were in it mostly because you didn't want your stuff going to waste.
Really?
You've got to be kidding me, Elfin. Hey, I'm just as shocked as you are. Bruh. Alrighty. Let's go on ahead and get inside Menancia, and then go on ahead to the next area. I wanted to go inside, not right at the front.
We've reached our destination.
Ooh.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
She's probably already outside
She
waiting.
slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danon lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Nagal's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Hey! Ooh, a new recipe too? Nice. Oh, 2 new recipes. Very nice. Oh, a new emblem for Alphen too. Nice. Very nice. I was wondering when I'd get a new one. Shockwave slash over mid-air. Allows you to jump once while in... Really? I could get the new move, however, what I'm thinking of doing is getting this and increasing his AG by 1. And then I'm going to get this to increase his elemental attack strength when near to death. So whenever I use up more of his health to use the blazing sword, it'll do twice the damage. Ooh, everyone's got some points. Faster AG recovery, spread. Faster AG recovery. Just looking around right fast. Over limit extension, art casting. Yes, get that. Get that. And mid-air evasion. Alright, Renwell, what do you got for me here? AG restored, enemy defeat. No, not yet. Faster magic charge. Yes! By all means. Alright, that one's done. Okay, Law, what do you have for me? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Yes. Yes. And it looks like that's all I can do for you right now. Dohalim. I want you to have this, 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 and now for Kisara. What do I want from you? Yes, you need this. I'm sorry. The fact that's the main reason why I did not like playing you during the Dohalim boss fight. I could not move when I had to guard with you. Ooh, cutscene.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elderman and Sea Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzalek even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Alright, let's go.
I think Hootle senses something.
Hey now,
My
woo!
looks are. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Lunar Hurricane!
Nothing gets by me!
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this! Rending Flash!
Art Expert, come through!
Strike!
Now, get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
What?
This will be a delicious piece of
Come on! You're finished!
Lunar Corruption!
Be still!
By the power of water!
Hurricane Thrust! Searing Gale!
Now!
I'll tear you!
Oh, I died!
Easy peasy, huh, Hootle?
Ow!
Raging Cascade!
First strike!
Lunar Field!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Hypnotic Charge!
Explosive Ring!
Annihilation Cascade! Mega Ray! Now, in the groove!
Lightning thrust!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara! Hear my call! Here's the evil! Freeze laser!
Explosive ring!
Down to the wall!
Here I
Air
come!
thrust!
It's over! This one's all mine!
I'm sorry to be.
We've all got enough of that.
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like it could be worth something.
What?
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Oh, there you are.
Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Ooh, red jasmine. Something new.
Out of our way.
One more!
Deny!
Mega raging storm!
Come one, come all! Luna! Tear! Hurricane thrust!
Lightning
Lightning
thrust!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
This
Got it.
one's mine!
I'll leave it to you!
Tide of battle has turned.
I did not press. Okay.
You're finished!
Comrades in arms.
We won it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
That extra training paid off.
A fish! You saw it.
Oh, can we do fishing now?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Various fishing points are scattered around Dana, which contain different species of fish to catch. These fish can then be used in cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new titles, so don't hesitate to try new fishing holes when you find them. Fishing consists of 4 steps: casting a line, luring fish, hooking them, and then reeling them in. For more information about these steps, consult the fishing controls topic.
Now where might those fish be? Looks like I lost it.
Oh, well, that's different.
Ha! Oh, we've got a lively one.
Oh! Ah, damn it. Okay, it's somewhat similar to Final Fantasy XV's fishing mechanic.
I did it!
However, the whole
But I'm not gonna quit now.
the whole
Stars above.
shaking
That's gotta be a new
mm,
record.
the whole shaking thing is different. It's got like a it's kind of like the Sonic Frontiers one where you have to match the ring into the circles in order to actually get something good. Okay, you got my attention.
Not my lucky day, I guess.
Damn. The fish said, fuck me.
There we go.
Got it!
I reeled us in a big one.
That flapper was a true fighter.
Wait. Bubbles. Bubbles. Wait, do I have any other? Nope,
Hey,
I don't.
what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
Bubbles. 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 Right there.
There we go.
Ah, so it's different. Ah! Bastard!
Dagnabbit! It got
Oh no! It swapped in buttons! I hate it when things do that! I hate it!
Yeah. Oh.
No, you're not doing the swap button on me.
I did it! But I'm not gonna
Whoa,
quit
that's
now.
a big
You
one.
tamed a real beast.
But it was only a rarity 1 fish. Damn.
Yeah. I've got something.
Ah! Wanted to, had a bit of a delayed reaction on, the R2
Anybody
button.
could reel in that.
Guess
No,
it's
it was-
important to stay calm.
It's the same thing, damn it. I was hoping for something new. I know, I'm getting distracted by fish. Fish, but hey, I tend to, do this.
All right.
Got it! And just
I'll
barely
catch
at that.
something bigger next time.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Alright, that's enough of that.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my
got
hand
her
at fishing
attention!
after all.
Got her attention! She's like,
For the food.
I
got
hoping
her
we'd get to
attention.
fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
hey, you look like you know your way with a rod. I've been fishing a long time and have built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I just want thing in exchange. All I ask is for you to show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'll always here. Don't be afraid to come up and talk to me. The fishing expert found that Talca Pond can teach you the basics about fishing. If you show him your fishing notes, he'll tell you where to go to catch fish you haven't found, as well as giving you new fishing gear based on how much you've caught. Kisara, skilled angler. Sweet. Let me talk to this guy, see what he's got. Let me see how many types of fish you've caught. 3, huh? Here, let me give you a little something. The elegant swimmer. A fish-shaped lure optimal midway underwater. It moves gracefully, attracting rough, wild fish. Alright, looks like I'll have something to kill some time with within a later day and time. But for now, let's focus on some more stuff. Whew, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get back to my miss. Sorry, forget I spoke. Carry on, don't mind me. Ooh,
I'm
an
always
infantry
amazed
shield.
what healing
What?
arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
What was that? Was it like equipment for her? Yes, it was. But it's weaker than what I got on, so it's like, there's no point to it. There's literally no point to it.
You
Well,
guys
guess
wanna
it's
rest
something
here?
I could sell.
Hey.
Hmm?
Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. from being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Let's see here. Who shall I talk to?
Dohalim.
Talk to
Care if I
Dohalim.
hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving? Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renin doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
I have a bad feeling about this. Nothing gets by me!
I'm not so good with airborne parties.
I'll finish you here and now! It's over! We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Try this!
You see what happened there as you crossed? Shouldn't have done that.
Explosive ring! It's over! I'm on it! You're finished!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm on it!
Well, looky here.
Inhibitor crystal. A crystal that blocks any and all astral arts. Although found in the earth, it may not be a natural phenomenon. What the? Hi! This is a pain. Why can't this Zoogle stand still? Perhaps this time I'll deploy my secret weapon. I'll stop it right where it stands. Prehendre. Throw vines to the ground to snare enemies to strike them. Effective on fleet-footed enemies. This nullifies their evasive abilities and downs them.
There's nowhere to run from my art. When he slows down, that's our chance. Take this!
Do you require a help?
I'll tear you apart!
Explosive ring!
Dragon shell!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the tumbling
Get
to
out
me!
of this! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Prepare to be sealed!
Blow away!
Raging storm! I'm outclassing Shining supernova!
In a vine?
Mega ray!
Take this!
What's this?
Mother-Noroi! Prepare to be sealed! Searing gale!
I'll tear you apart! Shining supernova! Cascade!
Can't get out of this!
Please now, here! I'll be saving this one!
When fast enemies like wolves or monkeys appear, send in Dohalim. This boost attack will nullify their evasive abilities and keep them from dodging attacks.
The earth throbs in pain.
Explosive ring! New escape! Mother-Noroi! Rising Phoenix! You're finished! Can't get out of this! Swallow dance! Here I come! Dragon! First strike! Explosive ring! Launch!
Take!
Blow them away!
Take this!
You're finished! Lightning thrust! Hurricane thrust! Searing gale!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I'll stop your movement,
Got
and
some
I'll stop
interesting
your
moves there,
life!
Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Crocodile Crusher. Ages ago, this worn-down hammer was used to beat back crocodiles. Those skilled enough to dual-wield with it were lauded as champions. Artifacts. Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some of which serve as bonuses that can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these effects on or off from the artifact effect list. Additional art panels. You can now set... Yes! Finally! You can now set 6 additional arts. Press triangle on the art screen to switch between panels. Arts that are set to the second panel can be executed by pressing L2 and either triangle, square, or X.
I sense...
Finally! Let me see here for a second. Rising Phoenix, Rending Flash. Rending Flash is supposed to bring. Gale, Inferno Tournament. So let me see. This one, I still don't have Incineration Wave. Let me put this on square. I got Dragon Swarm on. And we'll put on Severing Wind, as well as Double Demon Fang. This will be... Hang on. Underblade, Sharpness, Tempest Growls. Thunderfield, Lightning Orb. Oh, nope. Gale Force. Gale Force. Can't. Fang Blast. Talon Storm. Talon Hurricane. Wait, I already have Talon Hurricane. Let's put on Swallow Dance instead. Whoops, that's not right. Nope, damn it, what'd I do? Dragon Shot, that's the one I wanted. Alright, for you, I ain't got that many moves. Elusive Deity, Lionheart, Tempest, Catapult. negative gate. And I'll put air pressure here instead. My guess, she doesn't have aerial attacks. I'm really believing that. Tiger Blade.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist.
Try this!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
So much for sitting this fight out. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Where are you going?
Take that!
I'm giant form!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact claw!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Wait, isn't this? Yeah, I'm going the way I just came. Damn it!
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You picked the wrong fight!
Don't mind if I do.
Now I can let loose.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Pesky airborne. Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Dance in the wind! Air
Well, someone seems in tip-top form. And
That's
still
my
as
cue.
humble as ever.
Shut him down!
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack gun?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart for your heart's sake.
Did you just heal me?
We can really make weapons with this?
How long has it been since...
They're surrounding us! I'm ready!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
I never miss! Steel Force! Eagle Dance in the wind!
Airborne beast. My special.
Searing Gale!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Reload! Light burst force!
Radiant Genesis!
Eat this! Your mother!
Watch this!
It's over! Burn it hell!
Do it! I'll tear you apart!
Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I'll heal you!
If it's in the
Monster!
watch this!
Rising!
Radiant Heal!
You're mine!
I will finish!
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indana? Not to a Renin, they don't.
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
All
Do
good
it!
things come to an end.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
won't be easy.
In a bind?
Don't be such a pessimist.
It's over!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Take this! First strike! Ignite! Here I come! Try this!
Glimmer Dragon! In here! Will this help? Do it!
Now or never!
Get on in there with the others!
Denied!
Healing circle!
Come on! Dragon Swarm!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am. Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Burn in hell!
Raging storm!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging caffeine! Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! There's always room for improvement.
Stone winged mantle. A mantle made by tying together hard Zoogle wings. Even in their altered state, the wings still hold trace amounts of astral
Looks
energy.
like some solid equipment.
Ooh, is that equipment for Rinwell? It looks like it might be equipment for Rinwell. Rinwell, is that Rinwell equipment? No, it's not. New. Oh, it's for you. Very nice. All right.
More Danny ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes!
Dragon
Swarm!
Hey, that...
Be still!
If I do...
Here I come! You're finished! Rising Phoenix! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
If it's in the sky,
Sword
it's
Rain
mine.
Alpha!
Annihilation!
Do it! Ready? Go!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's what I like to hear.
This won't be easy.
Here I come!
Don't be such a pessimist.
No one gets by me! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll finish you here and now!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Wind
Eat this!
by the
You're
power of
finished!
water! Do it!
Try this!
Run well!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
I can feel my power growing!
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we've reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Here I come! Burn in hell!
Here I come!
Dragon Swarm!
Wind
Try this!
Feeling of fury!
That's freaking coming! Explosive Ray!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
You're mine! It's over!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Radiant
No, I
Arc
can't.
Seal!
Do it!
Frozen Hammer! Hear me!
No!
Very nice.
Any injuries?
Whoop.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You're mine!
Weak now.
Sword Rain Alpha!
What's this? Lightning! Talon Storm!
This one's all mine!
Raging
Dragon Swarm!
Banana
Do it! Law! Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy! Way to go! You're mine! Ignite! You're mine! Do it!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! Dance in the wind!
Now!
Let the marksman handle this!
Rising Falcon!
I think I'm getting stronger.
They got me flanked!
Here I come! First strike!
Lunar Curse! This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Water! Clear my Raging Storm! Red! Glow! Here's evil!
You're finished! Hurricane Thrust! Searing Gale!
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here!
If I do.
Dragon Swarm!
Thank you.
Do it! Shield! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Eat this! I'll finish you here and now!
Let's get carved through one! It's over! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
Just getting started!
It's over! Eat this! It's over!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take this! Crumble! You picked the wrong side! Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Raging astral energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but Zoogles around here. Not that I have anything to worry about because of you now. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for the Tempest Stone. Any other loot and goodies in here? Nope, just the person? Alright, in that case, let me go ahead and top off my CP. Wait, this might be the right way to go, though. Let me, where am I? Okay, this is where I'm heading. There's two paths here. And there's three paths here. Three branching paths, actually.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Ah, blasted bird!
The tide of battle has turned. That's the power of comrades and all. Right, comrades and all. What? Too sentimental?
I never miss.
Here I come!
Magic is
Dragon Swarm!
Will this help? Lightning step. Healing circle. Hey, look. Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
We're thinning them out. Please, more like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
Don't get complacent.
There.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that.
Ow!
Not in your dreams.
I'm like bait to them.
Eat them!
Alright.
You're mine! You're finished! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Take it. How's this?
You're mine!
Armor won't.
Now.
You're finished!
Demons descend.
Flashing bang!
Easy. Way to go.
You're mine!
Rip and tear. Glacial spear.
Doubtful.
Pierce evil.
Lunar Rondo.
Let's get you all tucked away.
Searing gale!
Now.
You're mine! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here.
I was so preoccupied dealing with the Zugo, I slipped and fell. Make sure you don't make the same mistake as me. Okay, this is just nothing but a dead end, so... Must be some goodies.
An opponent like this should be easy. You're finished! This one's all mine! First strike!
And more of this and I'll burn out.
Thank you.
Splendid flash! It's over!
What a relief.
I'm not done! Burn it!
Here's evil.
Now I'm real mad.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take it! It's over!
Oh no! I wanted another finisher now!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Ooh. Oh shit, I don't have any,
We seem to have come across something a little...
I need to yell.
Feeling about this.
Fear, blood, and pain.
I can't hold on much longer.
You're mine! Try this!
Do it!
Splendid Key!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Hear my call!
You're mine! Explosive ring! Take this! Sword ring! Tear him up! Splendid Glass! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Shell! Lightning Thrust! Eagle Assault!
Now!
Phoenix!
I'll tear you apart! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Okay, for some reason, whenever I try to use the Mystic Art, whenever I'm in Awakening, it never
I
works.
think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right. I'll just go on ahead then.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get to a shop soon and replenish everything.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! Eat dirt!
I'm almost
Try this!
here!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. Hear my call. Confiscated.
Come on, come on! We turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Crumble. Talon sword.
Try harder. Dragon swarm.
Talon hurricane. Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Dragon swarm.
Here.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Ooh.
Hey! New equipment!
Yep, and it's for Rinwell. Very nice. Alright, so the two paths that I went definitely were not the paths heading to my next location. So that means the one path that I didn't... well, this path wasn't the one leading to my next location, so one of the other two was the path I needed to go to.
What's this thing?
Okay, so that's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. It's one of these two. My guess is this one. So what I'm going to do is backtrack a bit to the camp because I need to go to the shopkeep there and top up on everything.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. I'll buy 3 of these. Now, one thing I want to check before I slow down for a minute. I need a longsword for that? What? A refined gale wing. Oh no! So I have to have actual specific pieces. And oh wait. Ah, that means I have to make the older shit for this? Really? Ah, I see what they're doing here. In order to make better stuff, I have to have the weapon and have older weapons. So me selling older weapons is pointless. I mean, pointless at this point. Because see, I can make this, but I ain't got enough money now. And the only reason I can't make it is because I don't have what I had and what I need.
for that, I need that. So if I had the money, I could get me this flashbang shield. And I could make the rock wall, so I can make that. And a shield that has the spirit of a cube. It literally has cat ears. Okay. I will sell this, though. I don't need this infantry shield. At least as far as I know, I don't need it. Alright.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Alright, let me go ahead and rest
There are
up.
still so many
and I
creatures
think
we
I'll
don't
end
know
the live
about.
stream here.
Have
I've
you
been
been writing
playing
stuff
for a
down
little
about
while.
what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Hey, that actually came out pretty alright, don't you think?
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go?
Alright. Yeah, this is a good place to stop. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the live stream, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out Mother-Noroi's Twitch channel by clicking the link in the description below. To achieve your dream, being Makaka, believe you, Christian too. You won't disappoint it. And of course, don't forget to click that little bell button which you notify whenever I upload a video or a live stream to my channel. And most importantly, if you wish to see a Let's Play done, you do so. Check it out my playlist section. All my videos are there archived for your viewing entertainment, so you can watch Let's Plays like God of War, Batman Arkham Knight, Final Fantasy 15, and many, many more. Thank y'all for watching. As always, hosted by Shadow Sing along Z, and I'll see you for the next adventure. Goodbye, everyone!